and welcome back to Unicorn Tarot for your mid-month reading. This is going to be a reading for June 15th through the 30th, and we're going to take a look at your past, present, and near future energies. Also, Leo, if this reading resonates and you want to book a personal, check out the description box below. And of course, if you enjoy what I do and you want to say thank you, your girl loves coffee. Donation link is also below. And lastly, make sure to subscribe to my email list for even more free extended readings every single Monday. Bottom of the deck, you get the Three of Wands. Main energy for your reading is the Seven of Wands. There's a lot of resistance. There's a lot of walls. I don't feel like it's internal for you. I feel like you're dealing with somebody else who keeps putting up roadblocks. It's roadblock after roadblock after roadblock. It's like wall, 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 wall. No matter what you do with this person, it's like you constantly keep hitting walls. The reason I'm saying this is because you're showing me the Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck. You're showing me like this energy of, I know that these walls are not going to be here forever. I know that this is going to get resolved at some point, which is why I know that this is not internal. You're not putting up walls for yourself. You're dealing with someone who's very emotionally closed off. And it's like no matter how you try to approach them, you hit a wall, you hit a wall, you hit a wall, you hit a wall. Your person can be any sign. Obviously, the two main signs that I'm seeing are Gemini and Taurus. But again, your person can literally be any sign. In the recent past, you get the Ten of Wands, the King of Swords, and the Hierophant. It's heavy. It's difficult. There is a connection, right? And that's what's so heavy and difficult. You feel such a strong bond, such a deep, deep connection with this person. Some of you may be married, but for most of you, it's just like, I know this person so well. I know them in and out. Like, we might as well be married. Like, that's how much of an understanding I have of them. But the thing with this person is they're very logical. They're very practical, which is code for I am not emotionally expressive. I'm not emotionally vulnerable. I don't express my feelings a lot, yada, yada, yada. And that's the hardship. That's the difficult part. That's what makes things so heavy in the recent past here. The fact that they are emotionally closed off and not vulnerable in this connection. In the current situation, you get the Page of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, and the Lovers. Again, the Lovers is not just, oh, I think you're cool, I'm cool, you're cool, everybody's cool. It's one of those deep emotional bonds. Like, it's the Lovers. It's like the most emotionally charged, like, love card in the entire deck. And you're showing me I'm very overwhelmed and I'm very confused when it comes to this connection. And I'm like, why? And you're showing me because I'm not getting anything. I'm not getting anything from them. They're breadcrumbing me. They're giving me like this much attention, if that. For some of you, you may not even be talking to this person. They may be stonewalling you. You may be dealing with literally like no communication at all. But for those of you that communicating or not doesn't matter, you're showing me I'm just overwhelmed. Like, I don't know what is going on. I'm confused. I'm overwhelmed. This is a deep connection, but I'm still feeling all these like not so positive feelings about it. And I feel like it's because your person, you don't know where they're at. You're not getting any feedback for them. So obviously you'd be overwhelmed. Obviously you'd be confused. Like, how would you not, In the near future, you get the Two of Cups, the Hanged Man, and the High Priestess. You do still love them. You do still view this connection as a romantic connection. Like, I love them. I know they love me. We're in a relationship, but things are just stuck. Things are stuck because somebody here is kind of gone radio silence. They're keeping everything internal. They're keeping everything to themselves. Like, the High Priestess is very much a silence card. It's like, I know what's going on internally for me in my head, in my brain, in my intuition, in my soul. Nobody else does. And if this is the energy that you're getting from this person, you are literally left in the dark. Also, look at all these cards. For past, present, and future, all major arcana. Past, present, future in this row, all minor arcana. It's just like there's a lot happening here, and this connection is very deep, but you wouldn't know because your person's literally not giving you anything. Like, they're not telling you what's going on for them. Let's take a look. We'll start off by clarifying the Seven of Wands, which is the main energy for your reading. Seven of Wands is clarified by the Knight of Pentacles, the Sun, which is you, and the Two of Swords. Yeah, you're showing me things are moving so slowly. Oops, sorry. Things are moving so slowly, it literally feels like we're stuck in place. Literally, and this is you. You are the Sun. There's so much resistance. There's so many walls. Like, I know we're moving. I know there's some progress being made. I just don't know what direction we're moving in. I don't know if we're moving in a positive direction, a negative direction. Like, you literally, Two of Swords, you have no idea what's going on. And again, it feels like you're stuck in place. Almost. You can feel like there is some movement, some progress, like something's happening, but barely. Like, the Knight of Pentacles is such a slow moving energy, you're like, we might as well be stuck in place because we're moving like molasses speed. Like that's how slow we're moving. And you're showing me, I don't even know which direction we're moving in. Like, should I be excited about the direction we're moving in or not? Oh boy, let's take a look at the recent past. Okay. Ten of Wands in the recent past is clarified by the Ten of Wands, again, the Four of Swords, and the Hierophant. You get the Hierophant again here in the near future. It's just difficult. It's just difficult for you. All this radio silence, right? The Four of Swords is a card of healing, but it's also a card of just kind of being in your cocoon, keeping to yourself, being quiet, pulling away. And that's what's happening here in this connection, the Hierophant. This person is just pulling away. They're just in their little cocoon, radio silence, keeping things to themselves. And you're showing me this is hard for me. This is difficult for me. Like the Tower, this is not sustainable for me in a connection. I need communication. I need something. And this person is giving you nothing. And you're showing me the Ten of Wands twice. Like that is weighing on you in the recent past like a ton of bricks. Let's clarify the King of Swords in the recent past. King of Swords is clarified by the Nine of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. Yeah, despite this resistance, okay, despite the walls, despite the resistance, despite all the difficult energy that you're dealing with this person and how frustrated you are with them, you do still feel a very strong connection to them. And you feel, they almost feel familiar to you. They feel safe. They feel like you know them in a way. And it doesn't matter how long you've been or haven't been together. They feel familiar to you. And you're showing me, I feel and I still think that they are the person that I could have a very stable, successful, long-term relationship with them. Like I can see this going the distance. I can see us having, you know, the white picket fence, the whole 9 yards. Like I can see that despite the fact that they're cold and detached and I'm frustrated. Like I know, Nine of Cups, they could make me emotionally fulfilled. I know they could help me emotionally feel emotionally fulfilled. So it's kind of like this is your way of showing me like I haven't given up hope on them in the recent past. Despite their difficulties, despite how hard they are to deal with sometimes and how frustrating they are, like I can still see us working out. Let's clarify the Hierophant in the recent past. Hierophant's clarified by the Two of Wands, the King of Pentacles, King of Swords. You just got the King of Swords here. Yeah, I feel like you and your person are definitely separated physically. Like, I don't know whether you guys are broken up or what, doesn't matter. But like physically, you're not in the same vicinity. You're not in the same room. And you're showing me that doesn't change the fact that like I still feel like we're in a connection. I still feel like we're in a relationship. Now, this person that you're dealing with, they have two very difficult energies showing up. The King of Pentacles and the King of Swords are very good energies when you want stuff to get done, right? Like if they need to be an operator at work or if they need to like take control of like a group of people. These are not positive cards when it comes to emotions, relationships, feelings, all those like soft, mushy stuff. This is the two cards that you're dealing with. This is somebody who's not only logical and like very emotionally, they don't access their emotions easily. They also have an immense need for control. Things have to happen how they want them to happen, when they want them to happen. This is basically an energy of like, things are going to go the way I want them to go, or, you know, what is that saying? Like, it's basically like either my way or the highway type of thing, right? That's this energy. And that's the energy that you're getting from this person in the recent past. And so I got to say, Leo, you're very optimistic for dealing with somebody with these energies. Like this is, I'm not saying anything bad about this person, but like when it comes to relationship and romance and emotions, these are not cards that are associated with any of that. Like this person is closed off, detached. This is great if you're looking for a boss, somebody to like get stuff done, but like when it comes to feelings, that's not really their forte. Let's look at the current situation. I'll clarify the Page of Pentacles in the current situation. Page of Pentacles is clarified by the High Priestess, which you get again in the near future, the Star, and the Ace of Cups. Even though this person is breadcrumbing you, even though they're not really giving you much, like again, you're either not communicating at all, or if you are communicating, it's like bare minimum, right? Because I don't feel like you guys are communicating at all because you're showing me radio silence here. You still have one desire, and that's to have a brand new beginning in love with this person. You're showing me, like if I were a genie and I came up to you, I was like, hey Leo, you get one wish. What is it? You're like, new beginning in love. That's what I want. That's what I want. Like wish upon a star. I want a new beginning in love with this person. I want to start over. Like, let's just turn over a new leaf romantically. That's what you want from them. Let's clarify the Seven of Cups in the current situation. Seven of Cups is clarified by the Eight of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Page of Wands. You're a little bit overwhelmed here in the current situation because this person is giving you mixed signals. Sometimes they can be super romantic, super flirty, super passionate, right? Like very much like Don Juan. They come in, they're like, you're the most beautiful thing ever. I'm so attracted to you. I'm so drawn to you. You're so amazing. You make me feel all these things. And then other times they're like a child. It's like you're dealing with a child emotionally. And you're showing me sometimes they're emotional, sometimes they're emotionally detached. Sometimes they know how to express their feelings. Other times it's like dealing with a brick wall. And that really overwhelms you. That really confuses you because you're like, well, what am I going to get? Am I going to get child version? Am I going to get the immature version? Or am I going to get this romantic version? And again, the wheel. In this deck, it's not the Wheel of Fortune, it's just the wheel. Up and down and up and down. You've been down this road with this person before where they've like given you this emotional whiplash of I'm in, I'm out. I'm romantic, I'm not romantic. I'm cold, I'm hot, right? You've been here before. This is not your first time with this person. I can tell. I can tell. Let's take a look at the Lovers. Lovers is clarified by the Queen of Wands, Queen of Swords, King of Cups. You love them. You love them. Despite the fact that sometimes they're hot, sometimes they're cold. Look at the way they're looking. The Queen of Wands is looking that way. Queen of Swords is looking that way. And I don't assign gender to my cards. And also notice the colors. Blue, cold. Pink and orange, hot. Sometimes they're hot. Sometimes they're cold. Sometimes they're like all about you. Sometimes it's like you're dealing with an ice wall. And you're showing me, despite all that, I love them. And now notice how you're showing me the King of Cups, not the Queen of Cups where it's I love them and I know they love me. You're showing me I love them. You don't really know exactly how they feel about you, do you, Leo? But at the bottom of the deck, you get the Lovers. You still feel a very deep connection with them, despite the fact, wheel, up and down and hot and cold and in and out. You still feel a very, very, very deep connection to them. Very deep bond, almost like a soul connection in like, I'm getting like a weird way. I don't know how to explain it. It's like it's a soul connection, but it's not what you thought a soul connection would feel like. Let's clarify the Two of Cups in the near future. Two of Cups is clarified by the Nine of Cups, the Five of Cups, and the Two of Cups again. You do really, really care about them. And this is a very beautiful relationship. Like the Two of Cups twice, like this is love, this is romance, this is all of that. And you're showing me something happens in the near future where, remember in the recent past you said like, I know they can give me this emotional fulfillment and emotional stability. In the near future they do. They do come in and they deliver the goods. But you're showing me, yeah, but what about the past? In the past, they also delivered the goods at some point. They were romantic, they were justice, balanced, everything felt right, everything felt good, right? They gave you that emotional fulfillment until they didn't. And that's what you're showing me in the near future. It's like they're on their game again. They're coming back. They're giving you love. They're giving you that emotion, all of that. But then you're kind of showing me like a little caveat where you're like, okay, well, what about the past? Are they going to pull that same ish that they pulled in the past again? I don't know. Maybe they will. Maybe they won't. Maybe they got off the wheel in the current situation because this is the near future. Only time will tell, Leo. Let's take a look at the Hanged Man, or sorry, the Hanged One in the near future. Hanged One is clarified by the Five of Wands, the World, and the King of Wands. This is you. You're a little bit stuck and you're a little bit conflicted here in the near future, Leo. Because you're showing me, despite the fact that they're good again, right? Like sometimes they're bad and detached, or sometimes they're good and emotional and expressive. Despite the fact that they're good again, you're still conflicted about maybe it's just time to close the book on this. Maybe it's just time to put an end to this. Like maybe this is all that it is. Maybe this person has shown me all the sides of them and this is all that they're ever going to be. Like maybe you're holding on to hope that they're going to be something else, develop into something else, progress, and this is it. Now you're a little bit conflicted because you're like, maybe they are, but maybe they aren't, right? There is still that hope that maybe they're not going to be this inconsistent back and forth, hot and cold energy that they've presented. So I don't see you taking any action. I don't see you closing the book and walking away. I don't see you being like, no, they're going to change. You're kind of like stuck, but this thought is like kind of like gnawing at you in the near future where it's like, well, maybe this is all that they'll ever be. Let's clarify the High Priestess for you in the near future. High Priestess is clarified by the Justice, the Magician, and the Wheel of Fortune. Bottom of the deck, you get the Tower. All major arcana cards, okay? Now, you're showing me things are balanced between us now. Things are good. Like in your intuition and your gut, your higher self, like you feel like things are good, things are balanced. And you're showing me this is what I want. This is what I've been manifesting. For things to be good, to feel balanced, literally for everything to feel like it's like level again, like we're good and it's going to stay like this forever. But you still have that little fear that the wheel is going to come back, that the hot and cold, in and out, back and forth is going to come back. Now, I have to say, Leo, I'm not saying, yes, it'll definitely come back. I'm not saying, no, it definitely won't. It's kind of like time will tell, right? But at least in the near future, this person is behaving again. They're expressing love. They're showing you this relationship. Like they're doing their best to really get back in your good graces here. And it seems to be working in the near future. I just hope they keep it up. Let's take a look at what the universe wants you to keep in mind for this reading, Leo. Remember, Leo, if this resonated, make sure to subscribe to my email list. I send out free extended readings every single Monday, only to my email list subscribers. You get bottom of the deck, the star, and for this, from the universe, you get the Ace of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Ten of Cups. Yeah, new beginning. You and this person do have a brand new beginning in this beautiful bond, in this beautiful connection, and it makes you happy. This person really does make you happy. This bond makes you happy. This connection makes you happy. They're not like, it's not like I'm just like all bad things to say about them. When they're good, they're amazing. It's just when they, go cold that they're left you there wondering like what's going on. But it does seem like, at least for this reading, positive energies, new beginning, and you, most importantly, being happy. 10 of Cups, which I love for you, Leo. Let's pull an oracle card and see what you need to keep in mind, Leo, for this reading. You get Wise Woman of the Grove, Grace, and the number for this card is 49. This card is essentially letting you know it chose you. It was supposed to show up in this reading because you are experiencing a remarkable time of ease, wisdom, healing, joy, and inspiration. You can relax and let go. Your path is guided. Spiritual nobility is growing within you. The spirit of grace is softly unfolding in your life. Kindly honor the truth of others, even if you don't agree or if you know better. The Creator in the universe knows the truth and knows the best path that is aligned for you. So that's what I have for you, Leo. I hope this reading helped. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you here on the next one.